Good morning to all of you. Today I am here with one topic, that is sensitizing climate change. Today we are going to discuss about this topic. Before starting the topic, we should know that what is climate. But before climate we have to know what is weather. क्लाइमेट के पढ़ने के पहले या क्लाइमेट को जानने के पहले हमें वेदर क्या है वो जानना बहुत ज़रूरी है. वेदर क्या है? डे टू डे कंडीशंस ऑफ द एटमॉस्फेयर. डेली जो हमारा चेंज हो रहा है, इन्वायरमेंटल कंडीशंस जो चेंज हो रहा है, कभी बारिश हो रही है, कभी गर्मी हो रहा है, कभी ह्यूमिडिटी बढ़ रही है, कभी विंड का स्पीड बढ़ रहा है, तो ये जो सिचुएशंस हो रहा है इसे हम वेदर बोलते हैं, वेदर ऑफ दैट प्लेस. ऐसा ज़रूरी नहीं है कि यहाँ का वेदर जो है वो हर जगह का वेदर सेम हो. वेदर डिफरेंट हो सकता है, बट क्लाइमेट जो है वो हर लोकेलिटी, हर स्टेट, वी कैन से दैट हर प्लेस का वो कॉमन रहता है. सो दैट इज वाई देयर इज अ डिफरेंस बिटवीन वेदर एंड क्लाइमेट. सो द टेम्परेचर, ह्यूमिडिटी, रेनफॉल, विंड स्पीड, ये इसको हम बोलते हैं, they are the elements of weather. What we call it as? They are called as elements of weather. Why we call it as elements? Because due to that factor the weather of that particular place is determined. So I hope that it is clear to all of you that what is the weather. Weather is the day to day change in the environmental situations, environmental conditions. Weather at a place changes every day. Suppose today it is rainy day, then tomorrow it may be sunny day. So it depends upon the different elements of the environmental condition. Sometime it is more warm, sometime it is more humid, sometime it is more cloudy, and sometime it is more windy. So meaning thereby is that sometime it is less warm, sometime it is less humid, sometime it is less cloudy, or sometime it is less windy. So it may be more, it may be less, and all these are due to the different elements of weather. The weather is not the same for any 2 days. There is a lot of changes. Means today suppose it is rainy day, then tomorrow it will not be rainy day. It may be sunny day also. So weather is not same for all the day, and all the changes in the weather is only due to the sun. So sun is the most important factor for determining the weather. Now I am coming to the climate. Climate means the average weather pattern taken over a long period of time, and that long period of time is years, maybe 25 years or more than 25 years, is called as climate of that place. Suppose if the temperature of a place is hot for most of the day in a year, and if there is more rainfall, it is hot also and more rainfall also, then we say that the climate of that place is hot and wet. Why it is hot and wet? Because most of the days it is hot and also that rainy day also. So the climate of that place is hot and wet. For example, in Kerala it is hot, but the rain is always coming there. Okay, now we will see another example. If the temperature at a place is hot for most of the day and there is less rainfall, hot but less rainfall, then at that place or that situation we can say that climate is hot and dry. For example, it is seen in case of Rajasthan. Okay, so now I hope that it is clear to the two words, that is weather and climate. Now we will come to the climate change. Why we have to study and why we have to know about this? You know that the world is heating up, and the increasing concentration of greenhouse gases. For example, your carbon dioxide, for example, your methane. So they are called as greenhouse gases. Later on we will see that what are the greenhouse gases. So the increasing concentration of greenhouse gases, what is happening? The Earth atmospheres are causing planet's climate system to retain more energy, and the average temperature of the Earth's surface increased by an estimated 0.7 degrees since the beginning of 20th century. Means it has been increasing day by day, and according to the most recent projections of the Intergovernmental Panel of Climate Change, it could be rise by 1.6 to 4.3 degrees Celsius compared to the 1850s and 1900 baseline, and it is estimated to rise by this in the 21st century, that is 2100. So it is a very alarming situations. Now we will see that what are the effect of climate change. Okay, so the most frequent extreme high maximum temperature and less frequent extreme low minimum temperature and warmer winter condition. This is the one effect. What is more frequent extreme high maximum temperature and less frequent extreme low minimum temperature and warmer winter conditions. First effect. Second is the decreased snow cover. It has been estimated, or this has been shown by the satellite picture, that area of the planet are covered by snow has already declined by 10% since 1960s, meaning there is that the glaciers and the polar ice start melting. There is another effect, increased climate variability with change in both frequency and extreme weather events, that is altered by distribution of certain infectious diseases also. So you can see here that due to the climate change, some infectious diseases are also occurring. Increased sea level. Why there is increase in the sea level? This is due to only the melting of polar ice, and this is the outcome of climate change due to the global warming. Also there is increased oceans acidifications. Whenever it rains, whenever that rain occurs, then what is happening? Acid rain occurs, and due to that the oceans are acidified, means the percentage of the amount of the water is becoming acidic. Now let us see what are the physical drivers of recent climatic change. First, I have told you that greenhouse gases. So let us see what are the greenhouse gases. The earth absorbs sunlight, then it radiates heat. Okay, it absorbs the sunlight and a part of it is absorbed by the surface of earth and the rest is reflected back. But what is happening? Whenever the greenhouse gases are present, then these greenhouse gases have capability to absorb the heat radiated by the surface of earth. So as a result, the temperature of the surrounding areas increases, and this is only due to the greenhouse gases, more greenhouse gases in the environment. Now next driver is the land surface changes. We know that human changed the earth surface mainly to create more agricultural land. Today agricultural land takes up 34% of earth's land area. How much? 34%. While 26% is forest and 30% is uninhabitable, meaning there is that they are in the form of glacier or desert, etc. So the amount of forested land continues to decrease. But the amount of forested land continue to decrease, and this is only due to the conversion of cropland in the tropical area. This deforestation is the most significant aspect of land surface change affecting global warming. So deforestation is the important cause for this climate change. Next is the aerosols and clouds. So what is happen? Aerosols are the liquid or the dust particles which are present in the atmospheres. They may be coming out from our refrigerator, some perfumes we are using, some that freeze also. So air pollution in the form of aerosols not only puts a large burden on human health, but it also affects the climate on a large scale. Aerosols have direct effects on earth radiations budgets. Okay. Earth energy budget accounts for the balance between the energy that earth receives from the sun and the energy the earth radiates back into the outer space after having been distributed throughout the 5 components of earth climatic system, that is Chiti, Jal, Pavak, Gagan, Samira. They are the 5 components present. Now next physical driver is the natural forcings. What is natural forcing? Sun is the natural that resource which we are obtaining sun energy. So that is the natural. So as the sun is the earth primary energy source, changes in coming sunlight directly affect the climate system. Due to the climate change, the sun energy is also changing, which is coming to the earth's surface. Now let us see what are the impact of climate change on agriculture. Agriculture is also affected by climate change. Agriculture is extremely vulnerable to climate change, highly vulnerable to climate change. Higher temperature, suppose there is higher temperature, so that higher temperature reduce the yield of the desirable crops, and what is happening, it encourages the growth of weeds. It encourages the growth of weeds as well as enhances the increase in the pest also, different types of pest also, that also destroy our crops. So climate is directly that affecting the agriculture also. Next is the pest management. Pest management become less effective, meaning that higher rates of pesticides will be necessary to achieve the same level of control. Suppose the pest is increased, then we have to use pesticides also to kill them. So again we are affecting the climate. Next impact on the agriculture is heat waves. Heat waves can cause extreme heat stress in crops, and whenever there is extreme stress in the crops, then it can also limit our yield. Heat waves can also result in wilted plant. Wilted plant means this types of plant, the leaves is crawled like that. So that the wilting occurs in the vegetative parts or reproductive parts or whatever may be the plant, that part of the plant. Okay, which can also this wilting can also cause yield loss if they are not counteracted by irrigation. Okay, so heat waves are also one of the important effect of the climate. Next is the heavy rains. Heavy rains can also responsible for that less productivity of the crops. Plants cannot survive in prolonged waterlogged conditions because the roots need to breathe. Continuously the root is soaked with water. So how the root respire? It is very difficult. So continuous flooding is also not good for our crop. Okay. Now let us see about the impact of climate change on human beings. Climate change affect such as hunger, poverty and diseases like diarrhea, malaria, these are the some diseases, and they are mostly occurring in the children. About 90% of malaria and diarrhea death are among children due to this climatic change. Okay. Children are also 14 to 44% more likely to die from these environmental factors, again leaving them the most vulnerable. Those in urban area will affected by lower air quality and overcrowding. This also lead to the death of some organism due to the respiratory problems. So all these are the due to the climate change. At last, I would like to summarize what are the effect of climate change which are occurring in our environment. So let us see this figure. Rising temperature. Due to climate change, there is rise in the temperature. More and worse storms. This is also one effect of climate change. More and worse forest fire. Whenever the temperature will rise, then automatically the forest fire will appear. Animal extinction. Animals will become extinct. The common example and foremost example is dodo. Dodo was a bird, beautiful bird, but due to this climatic change, that bird become extinct. Next is heat storm. This also may lead to the death of the organism. Economic losses. Due to this, economic losses may occur. Rising sea levels. Why rising sea levels? Because the polar ice started melting. So as a result, the level of the seas goes on increasing. More heat related illness. Whatever the increase in the temperature, it leads to the heating of the environmental condition, and due to that there is heat related illness also. So this is all about the climate change. So we should sensitize ourselves for this. What we have to do, we have to plant more and more trees to preserve our environment, preserve our climate. Thank you and have a nice day.